Recently, I spoke to a man called Cumpul from a planet called Chumba Marsa. I asked him what he could tell me about his planet, and this was his answer. My planet is beautiful, as there are many green lakes and high mountains. The air is pure and the sun is shining bright. I asked him about the color of their sun, and he replied, "The sun is white, with hues of orange in the mornings and evenings." I wanted to know about the people, and he said, "The people are building a phenomenal civilization based on strong connections and respect. They support progress and value virtues like love, trustworthiness, loyalty, generosity, chivalry, and honesty." I asked him about their looks, and he said, "We have dark grey skin, black hair, 5 toes and 5 fingers. Men are muscular and all have trimmed beards and a high forehead. We have nails, 32 teeth, and black, brown, blue, or green eyes. Our body hair is just like on most other planets, including yours." I asked him about the political system, and he said, "The political system is oppression." Then I asked about religions, and he said, "The religion is dishonest, but there is only one." Then I asked him about education, and he said, "Education is based on acquiring knowledge and skills. Knowledge of astronomy is the most important, together with mathematics and physics. Skills in martial arts, oratory, courtesy, diplomacy, and conflict avoidance are also taught. Education is centralized, and so everybody is equal. People usually study between the ages of 5 to 20, but only those who can afford it study longer." I asked him about the really rich, and he said, "The really rich are rich and do nothing else but rule." My next question was about how the society works, and he replied, "The planet is very fragmented. It is full of territorial clans that are learning to get along. There are many languages, but no common language. 3 languages are more dominant than others, but they are completely different from one another. It has not reached higher level than basic for now. We don't fly, have no cars or trains. There is no wireless transmission, no space exploration, or machines that do washing, cooking, bathing, or transport. The society is divided into the rich, who form about 1%, and 99% of those who are not wealthy, of whom 30% are neither rich nor poor, but 69% are poor. However, total poverty does not exist, as the society looks after everybody. Total poverty is against our thinking and beliefs, so it is illegal. At the age of 20, you're given your own accommodation, and this is very strict. You are not allowed to stay with your parents after that age, so everybody expects it to happen and it comes as no surprise. You're not forced, but you get benefits if you get married before the age of 25. Not marrying makes people inferior in a minor way, disadvantaged. I asked him about how their economy worked, and he replied, "Our economy is based on buying and selling, but there is a lot of free exchange too." I asked him about money. Money consists of precious metals, of which there are 4 different kinds. Not only money is exchanged, but also building materials, technologies, food, luxuries such as better equipment, food, or cars owned by individuals. I asked him about what people live for, and he replied, definitely material goods. Those who have them give employment and decide how the civilization develops. But there are also some spiritual virtues like goodness, honesty, integrity. Then I asked if there was equality on their planet. Only in education. There is no equality in any other way. The rich do rich people's things and the poor poor ones. I asked about the color of the trees. It is green. I asked about animals. There is a huge variety of animal species, and many people eat them. Then I asked about food. Food is grown privately, then sold, which is a problem because people have to work for food. I asked about being gay. Being gay is not allowed. I asked about laws. All laws are made by the rich to suit the rich. I asked about fruit and vegetables. The variety of fruit and vegetables is incredible. There are areas where food is free. Usually, they are in the mountains and not easily accessible, but many people make good use of them. I asked about occupations. Unemployment is next to non-existent. Occupations that are commonplace are rulers, builders, scientists, doctors, artists who sing, performing actors, and musicians playing musical instruments. I asked about medical care. Doctors in medical care use handheld tools, not machines, and perform operations by cutting what is necessary, but not using anesthetics. Herbs and other things from nature are used to cure diseases on a daily basis. I asked about entertainment. Entertainment consists of playing games, ball games, chess-like games, and wood carving. I asked about plastics or chemicals on their planet. No, we have no plastics and chemicals. They haven't been invented yet. We have no label saving machines like dishwashers. I asked about freedom. Freedom consists of freedom to work, have a family, contribute to the society, but travel is restricted, and what you do is strictly restricted too. I asked about competitions. Competitiveness doesn't exist because those who are on the top would not let anyone challenge them. However, there exists a respect for competition among doctors, artists, builders, and the like. I asked about life expectancy. The average life expectancy for a man is 75, and for a woman 80 years. I asked about the ideal of beauty. It is tall, slim, with broad shoulders, if looked at a man, and big breasts and curved hips if a woman. I asked about what was illegal. It is forbidden to talk about what is illegal, but an example would be prostitution and challenging the ones in power. Stealing, if not caught, is tolerated, but if caught, there is severe punishment. Killing as punishment is legal. I asked about what colors were popular on the planet. People like bright colors: blue, red, crimson, yellow, white, grey, and green. Black is used for sadness. My next question was about wars, and he answered, wars are not allowed. They are against the mentality of the planet. Owning arms is illegal. Metal arms are used by soldiers only. They have firing arms. I asked about their privacy. People's privacy is not respected. Our rulers can abuse anyone, and people are treated like slaves. I asked about safety. People feel 50% safe at home. Danger can come from anyone. We constantly watch our backs. There are no laws to protect people. I asked about transport. Most people only walk. The maximum I have walked is for 10 days. These were the answers of a man called Cumpul from a planet called Chumba Marsa.